Hi, y'all. Hi. I really feel like this. How do I turn off the face thing that it's doing? How do I turn that off? Oh, here we go. I found it. I swear, every time I get live on here, they have changed something. Alright, we're gonna do my hair in a second. Actually, I'm gonna do it right now. This is the energy of the full moon today, y'all. Kind of just like chaos, but rolling with it. Where's the full moon for you? How's the full moon been? Happy full moon. It peaked this morning, so if you felt it more this morning, that is why. Okay, we're gonna tone down the face smoothing. Look how smooth it makes my face. It makes me look like AI. Okay. There we go. Hey y'all. Welcome to the live. I just did a full moon workshop in my membership community and talked about the full moon, where it is in human design, because right now the 2343 channel is activated in human design. We all have that in our chart right now because it's in transit. The full moon was there this morning, so it was a major theme of the weekend and really this full moon as well. I feel like I was feeling it all weekend. Like I felt the full moon early even, because I had some really great ideas. I had this whole like brainstorming session on Saturday night of like, this is what I need to be doing and blah, blah, blah. I like literally stormed it all out. On, I think that was Saturday. I don't think it was last night. No, it was Saturday night. And then someone in my membership when I was doing the workshop was saying that she has been feeling it since Friday. And I really resonated with that. I feel like I've been feeling the full moon all weekend, even though it didn't peak until today. But yeah, how's it showing up for you guys? Where is it in your chart? Let me know. And then the moon right now is about to be opposite Uranus. It's maybe at 26 degrees now. The last time I checked it was at 25, but it probably moved because it was like really close to 26 degrees. And Uranus just moved to 27 degrees. So the moon has been moving closer and closer to being opposite Uranus, which is going to add to this energy. Leo rising. Oh, I love that. So is in your 4th house? Are you planning a move or something? Or a career change? Or both? When I did the Scorpio or the Leo rising horoscope for the week, I felt like that was like the major theme of it. If y'all didn't know, I do weekly horoscopes for each rising sign on my YouTube channel. Hi, Shay. Yeah, Pluto in the 4th too. Oh, wow, yeah. Probably always moving or doing some kind of change in your home. 27 degree Taurus rising. Oh, shoot. Uranus is right on your ascendant right now. Is right up on it. Uranus just moved to 27 degrees. So lots of identity shifts, lots of changes of you. Hi, Rhea. 3 degree Leo rising. Okay. Hi, Christy. Loved the Taurus weekly horoscope as a double Taurus. Love. And yours is at 27 too? Wow. Aw, thanks, Kate. I feel like a big change is coming, yeah. Yes. For sure. It's like, y'all know in those movies and like TV shows when like they're about to go into battle and like a war is about to begin and it's like, not saying that's gonna happen, but like I mean, it could, I don't know, but it's like the quiet before the storm, you know, it's like the, like, eerily, things are really peaceful. That's kind of how things feel right now, just in the world. And I think Venus is about to leave post shadow. I think that happens on May 16th or May 17th, which is this week. Hi, username Shouty. Shay is a Sag rising 2 degrees. Okay. Your moon is in the 2nd house, Pisces. Oh, I love that, Teresa. How's the full moon treating me? I mean, it's honestly been great. It's been, like, chaotic in my home because there's, like, construction happening. But it's propelling me to, like, make needed changes to my schedule and things like that in my business, too. Aqua rising. Okay, cool. Yeah, I did say war. War. Yeah, like when in like movies and TV shows there's about to be a battle, and then there's the like eerie quiet before the battle. It kind of feels like we're on the verge of something like that right now. Like something's gonna happen. What is it good for? Wait, what is what good for? Your videos are so educational. Thank you. I'm so glad. I love teaching. That's really my true passion, is teaching y'all astrology and human design. That's what I really love to do. I've been feeling the calm before the storm. Yeah. Scorpio rules my 12th house. How is the full moon affecting it? It depends on if you have anything in Scorpio or fixed signs at late degrees. But I did a weekly horoscope on my YouTube channel that you can go find for your rising sign, and it will tell you more. It's been chaotic too for me. My Airbnb property got a visit from code enforcement. Oh my God. My landlord's about to get a visit from code enforcement. There's a lot of bureaucratic stuff happening right now. That's crazy. I notice a lot of crazy drivers. I'm staying off the road. Yeah, honestly, same. Every time I drive now, I have like anxiety, and I've never, ever, ever felt that. It just feels like people are being really reckless and careless. So I've been walking everywhere. Yeah, check out the YouTube. The YouTube. Nightmare for sure, yeah. Oh my God, the road right now is wild. Yeah. I've been seeing too many people driving on the wrong side. Oh my God. That happened to me like a week ago. There's a lot of one-ways where I often drive, and this person had like pulled out of a parking spot, and they just like went the wrong way on the road while other cars were coming down like towards them, and they didn't realize it was a one-way, and I was so scared for my life, y'all. Same, I stay off the roads too for now. I live in the country, so I can't walk anywhere. Yeah. Get everything delivered. Yes, me too. It happened to me a week ago. Oh my God. And again yesterday. Yeah, people are being crazy. Pluto and Scorpio. Yes, me too, Alicia. Shay has Venus in Scorpio. Okay. Tricklay has Scorpio, stellium, and South Node. Me too. I have Jupiter, Pluto, and South Node, or North Node. North Node in Scorpio. Like, I already had driving anxiety, and this is not making me feel better. Yeah. Scorpio, Sun, and Rising plus Pluto in the 1st house. Is that bad? No, I don't see anything in astrology as bad. It all just means something. So anyone with, Scorpio rising in any major placements in the 1st house in Scorpio, it's like you're really here to embody transformation and alchemy. Which reminds me of this manifestation story. I haven't shared it here yet. I shared it on my Instagram stories. But I saw this video on here, and I don't remember the creator's name, but I'll have to go find her video and then tag her in the video that I post on here about it, because this video literally changed my life, y'all. It's about manifestation, and she was basically saying that when she decides things, like, that's the manifestation hack, the greatest hack to manifestation. It's just to decide that this is how it gets to be. Like, and she gave many examples from her own life, and so I've just been like experimenting with it. And today I had two experiences where my reality literally changed because I decided it was going to change. So there's been this thing happening for me on Instagram Reels where it like doesn't let me edit something, like it takes forever and I have to like go back, this has been a whole thing. And today I was like, you know what, I'm not going to put up with this not working. I decide that it gets to work, like it's gonna work. And I just said that in my head, like before I did the thing, then I did the thing, and it actually fucking worked. And it's been fucked up for weeks. My Instagram is like in 2010 or something, I don't know, but I just told myself a new story about it, decided, and it worked. And then another example of it happened like an hour later. I was driving to go do some returns, and there's like never any parking where I have to go to do these returns when I have things to return to a certain store. There's never any parking. It's very competitive. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to put up with that. Like, I'm going to tell myself that there's going to be a spot for me to park right in front of the store. And sure enough, I'm like driving up to where the parking is. And normally I would be like, oh my God, is there going to be parking? I don't know. Like, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like on the lookout. And I'm like, no, there's going to be a spot for me. And so I go down the road. All of a sudden, this car starts backing out, and I'm like, that's my spot. And it's really that simple. Like, I mean, I feel like I've known this, but just to hear it in a different way from somebody new and to remember, it's like such the incredible, like, alchemy hack. I have a 29-degree Pluto Scorpio in my 8th house. Ooh, fun. You have to decide and believe it deep down in your soul. Yeah, and you really just have to decide. Like, this is how it's going to be for me. This is going to be easy. There's going to be parking. This is going to work. This person's going to respect me. There's going to be money in my bank account. You just have to, like, literally decide and believe, and, like, reality will bloop, 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 recalibrate to fucking align with that decision. You should listen to Kim Charleston on here. Her concepts and yours match. Okay, cool. Maybe that was who I saw the video from. I don't know. There's so many creators talking about this, so I don't know. I'm going to try practicing that. Yes, practice it. I'm going to post a video about it after I get off the live. I wish for delivery where I live. I can't even get pizza. Oh, damn. Neptune and Scorpio. Okay. Leo Sun, Leo Moon, Leo Libra Rising. Oh, I love that! I love that combo. I'm a Libra Rising too, so Libra Risings unite. She's on Vessel and Voice on Spotify too. Okay, I'll have to look that up. I'll have to remember that. I'm gonna take a screenshot actually so I remember. You're one of my favorite astrologers on this app, for real. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad. Aries, Leo, Scorp. Ooh, that's intense, girl. Scorpio rising. Ooh, full moon was probably in your first house then. Are you changing your appearance or something? In some way, or identity shifts? 12th house, Scorpio, Pluto. Okay, so that's giving spiritual awakening. It's been a heck of a day. Ooh. Yeah, I feel like my last 3 days have been just wild. But today, compared to the last week, also has been like kind of calm. Oh. I'm an Aries, Scorpio, Sag. Ooh, okay. 6th house, Scorpio, Pluto, and I feel nothing in a good way. What degrees is your Pluto at? The full moon might not have touched it. Jupiter in Cancer, 8th house. Ooh, girl, you need to be doing some kind of healing. Some healing work. Some transformative retreats or some shit. 17 degrees. Yeah, so the full moon was pretty far away from your Pluto. I mean, far is relative, but it was like 5 degrees away, so it wasn't as intense as for people who it would have been closer to, if that makes sense. Do I do private sessions? Yes, for entrepreneurs. For entrepreneurs, I am taking astrology readings right now, but my wait time is 3 weeks. And then my one-on-ones are for entrepreneurs. Or if you do want a deep dive, just going into your astrology or human design, like a deep dive. I don't do like basic chart readings. I don't do those anymore because you can get that from my website and it gets instantly sent to your email in PDF form. But if you want to go like deep into something or a certain area, I do those over one-on-one. The secret to this energy is to ride the chaos. Energy is energy, how you use it. Yes, exactly. Yeah, it's like people who say like, oh, it doesn't matter like what you say about me or whatever. Like I'm going to alchemize it into good. And that's like truly Scorpio energy, is anything can be alchemized into something else. Like nothing is just like, you don't have to take any kind of energy at face value. You can transform it. You can alchemize it, transmute it into something else. And that's what Scorpio teaches us. Second house, Scorpio, Pluto, definitely thinking job and new ways for income. Oh, yes, Katie. I have that placement too. And that has been my whole life. Even as an entrepreneur, I started a business, my first business like 8 years ago. And I'm still going through a constant like transformation in what I'm selling and what I'm doing in my business. Scorpio rising, Pluto in the first. Oh, wow. Jupiter conjunct Chiron, all in Cancer, 8th house. Yeah, so what I said stands, even more so. I also have found a small business. Amazing. Hope I can get a reading from you this year. I need to lock in. Yeah, I'm going to be retiring them soon, so. And focusing really on my courses and my membership. Aries rising, I'm nervous about Saturn. Well, it depends on the degrees of your rising. Saturn will only be in Aries for like not that long, a couple months, and it won't move very far into Aries because I think we're already in the pre-shadow, so it's already kind of started to slow down. Tauruses have a hard time working for others, I feel. Yeah, every Taurus I know is an entrepreneur. Every single one. Or like, if they're not, they hate working for other people. And they would rather like not have a job and be like broke than work for other people. I too am self-employed and like it that way, yeah. It's the best, Taurus gang. Happy birthday, Tauruses. 5th house Pluto. Wait, 5th house Pluto in Scorpio, 26 degrees. North Node at 23. Wait, me too. Wait, Jessica, were you the person who commented on one of my videos and I was like, were you born in 1994? Because that's my same chart. You were probably born in the summer of 94, though. Yes! Okay, yeah, you're a Gemini. Yes, yes, yes. I have a Taurus stellium in the 6th house. Struggling. Yeah, I had a good friend who has that. Also an entrepreneur. They had Sun, Mercury, and Jupiter all in Taurus in the 6th house. How are you balancing the anxiety of the times that we're living in with manifesting? I don't get anxiety about the times that we're living in. I don't. I live my life. I cultivate my own like feelings about things. And I really cultivate my own life as well. I think you can only get bogged down in the chaos of things if you let yourself. And that's not ever really helpful. So I just focus on my day-to-day. Scorpio, Sun, Pluto, Saturn, Mercury. Pluto at 23 degrees. Oh, wow. Alchemy! What am I meant to leave behind? Well, you didn't tell me what house it's in, so I don't know. Depends on the house. Neptune, Uranus, Saturn, Capricorn, all in 2nd house. Oh my god, a friend of mine had that same stellium. I got Taurus, Jupiter, Saturn, and Mars. Those feel heavy to have in the 6th house. I don't know. It really just depends on how you use it. I feel like everything in your chart is something you just have to learn how to work with and utilize. Like, it can all be utilized to your advantage. It's just about what you do with the energy and how you're viewing it too. Like we were just talking about with manifestation. If you view it as a hindrance, that's how it's going to show up. But if you decide it gets to serve you in whatever way, like I have Saturn in the 6th house, you could say that's bad or that's whatever, but like I don't see it that way. What does it mean? Well, it depends on what else is going on in your chart. We can't really isolate things. If you want to know everything in your astrology chart and what it means, get a personalized report from my website, astrologyhumandesign.com. You can get your astrology chart like pulled up from there, and then you'll see the report options. The astrology report to tell you all about your placements is called Unlock Your Life's Purpose. And it literally tells you about every single placement in your chart. Your midheaven, north node, south node, Lilith, Chiron, Neptune, Uranus, all the planets, everything for what sign and house that they're in. And I wrote all the contents of the report. So it's like a personal reading from me that is like instantly sent to your email in PDF form. Yeah, I do human design as well. I have a personalized report on your human design you can get too from my website. Same place, astrologyhumandesign.com. That's so true. It's all about mindset and the energy you hold. Yeah, and anything can be alchemized. Pisces rising, Saturn and Aries 2nd house. I have a good feeling for it. Ooh, yes. Yeah, the Pisces rising horoscope that I did for this week was like really positive in terms of that, like building new avenues of wealth, new avenues of money. No, my chart calculator doesn't have Juno yet, but it has Chiron and Lilith. I like to picture myself in the eye of a hurricane or tornado where everything is crumbling around. Ooh, I love that. Yes, it's all shifting. And I'm good because I'm in the calm of the eye. Oh, I love that practice. That's amazing. What does it mean in this full moon if I have Pluto and Scorpio in the 7th house? Well, it depends on what degrees your Pluto is at, and it depends on if you have anything else in fixed signs that are at late degrees. But in general, for Taurus risings, like I said in my weekly horoscope for this week, for Taurus risings, that's on my YouTube channel. And I also did a video here for each rising sign and what the full moon could bring up for you. So for Taurus risings, it's a focus on your relationships and maybe manifestation in that area. I'm going live right now, hopefully, so that TikTok pushes out my other videos. Yeah, I do whole signs. You can also get your astrology report with the Placidus house system as well. I have a Placidus chart calculator on my website. It's a separate chart calculator. It's like towards the bottom of the page, whereas the first one at the top of the page is the whole sign chart calculator. Pluto and Scorpio 2nd house, 8 degrees. Ooh, I have Pluto in the 2nd house too. We are constantly learning how to alchemize resources and money. Which one's more accurate? I have a blog post on my website, astrologyhumandesign.com/blog. You can go to read about the different house systems. There's not a more accurate one. It's just which one you want. It's a personal preference. I have a 12-degree Pluto and Sag 1st house. Oh, wow, okay. Or energy work too. Tauruses can harness and transmute like nobody's business. Yeah. I mean, that's because Taurus and Scorpio are sister signs. So Taurus has already kind of mastered the the art of alchemy and manifestation, and Scorpio is here to learn how to master. I talk about this in my Become an Astrologer course, like how the signs, like the sister signs, are usually the energy that that sign is here to master, like what I just mentioned, right? And like Libras tend to have like independence mastered, and that's what Aries is here to kind of learn how to master. Or sometimes vice versa, depending on the person and the other placements. But yeah, sister sign energies is really interesting. Pluto, Scorpio in the first house at 2 degrees. Oh, I just filmed a video about that. You should go watch it, because I just had a client who has an early degree Pluto and Scorpio, and I was like, oof, you're in your Pluto square. The Pluto square, the once in a lifetime Pluto square Pluto transit. Pluto, Scorpio. The 10th house? Is that what that says? Pluto and Jupiter, 8th house. Scorpio at 27 and 9 degrees. Wait, were you born in April of 94? Because I have that same... Those are my placements too. I would say, like, generally, if you don't have anything else in fixed signs at late degrees, it's gonna be, like, a very big spiritual activation. Oh, December of 93, okay. Oh, so then your North Node is probably at late degrees of Scorpio or early degrees Sagittarius. Do late degrees mean the end of a cycle? Yeah, they can. Depends on, I think, what kind of cycle we're talking about, though. Oh, your North Node Sag. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Hi, Megan. That means you're a manifesting generator and human design. Damn, I feel old. Oh, happy birthday. Oh my god, it's your birthday tomorrow. You're talking about 93 to 94. Well, I was born in 94, so. Do degrees activate when you turn that age? No. Pisces rising, Mercury, Venus, Pluto, and Scorpio. Ooh, hell yeah. You're supposed to be doing some kind of occult work. Have a Capricorn stellium, 10th house. Ooh, you should be a business owner. Pluto in 6th house, Scorpio rising. Ooh. Wait, how is Pluto in your 6th house if you're a Scorpio rising? That's impossible. Unless you're... No, that's literally impossible. Unless you're like 200 years old. Which I doubt that. Hey, so how long after the full moon is the big full moon stuff to happen? I was just talking about that earlier. Or maybe no, I think I was talking about that in my full moon workshop that I just did in my membership, actually. I can't remember if I was talking about that on here or in there. I think it was in there where I was talking about it. But the transits of this week are really like... So the full moon peaked this morning. Right now, the full moon is starting to oppose Uranus. And then we're going to have a square between Mercury and Mars later in the week. And we're going to have the Sun and Uranus conjunction go exact this weekend. I think on Saturday, Friday or Saturday. So I think the energy of the full moon is going to really like build all week. And not because of the full moon, because of what else is going on. But I think like whatever came up for us around the full moon, we're going to get more and more clarity around how to take action on and just what to do about it as the week progresses. But the full moon's over. I mean, it happened this morning at like 10 a.m. I had the calmest day ever, but I know it's coming. Yeah, same. I felt like my weekend was more intense than today. Once you hit your 50s, you try to ignore your birthdays. I will never. No. I'm excited to age. That was one thing that really, when I lived in France, and then I came back to the US, I was like, why don't we respect our elders? Like, they really respect people. Like, the fact of being a human is that we age. Like, why in the US are we in such denial of it? It's really toxic. So that was something I really gathered from French culture that's really stuck with me, is the respect for elders. Oh, the trials that readers and spiritual people deal with. Wait. Oh, yeah, did I say that in public in a reading? Yeah, literally. Wait, I saw the homie with my big 3. Ooh, nice. My Pluto is at 0 degrees in the 5th house in Cancer. Double check your chart, Kristen. There's no way your Pluto could be in Cancer. The only possible Plutos that you could have in your natal chart right now is Leo. You would be very, very, very old. Be like 90 years old. 80, 90 years old. Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn. If you have Pluto and Aquarius in your natal chart, you should not be on this live right now because you'll be like 2 years old. We could even argue that Pluto and Capricorn, there should be no one on here with Pluto and Capricorn in their chart because those people are like 15 or 16. And those are the only possible Pluto natal placements. Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, maybe. It's not the aging, it's because you learn that every day is precious. Every day brings new lessons. Yes. I'm Pluto and Scorpio in my 8th house. Ooh, love it. You got occult gifts. Pluto, Libra, 12th house. Libra rising. Oh, I'm a Libra rising too. Pluto and Scorpio, 2nd house. Me too. Welcome to the club. Do you have a chart review read I can book? Yeah, if you go to my website, astrologyhumandesign.com, and you go to the Get Your Chart tab, plug in your birth information to get your astrology chart, and look for the Unlock Your Life's Purpose report. It's an instant PDF report about your chart that's sent to you. I think it's like 40 pages. I personally wrote everything that's in there, so it's all my interpretations of your placements. That's the best thing to get if you're newer and wanting to learn about everything in your chart. Explains a lot. I'm a tarot and rune reader. Yes! That makes sense. My Saturn return is this month and in my 5th house. Exciting! Me over here with Venus, Mercury, Sun, and Saturn all packed in my 12th house. Ooh, I love that. Yep, spiritual gifts. Spiritual gifts to share. Also, Libra moon, Jupiter, and Saturn in the 12th. Oh, amazing. I go a full sign, so all that stuff would be in your 1st house if I was looking at your chart. But go with what resonates. Oh, for spiritual gifts, yeah. Oh, my Venus, Mercury, and Sun is in my 5th house. Oh, love. Super creative energy. Anything 5th house. Anything 5th house is super creative. Oh, that's awesome. I'm experienced, but I have blind spots with how the houses interact with each other. Okay. Yeah, so the report breaks down your placements in the houses. Like, it'll tell you, oh, your South Node's in this house, in this sign. Here's what it means. Your Chiron is in this house, in this sign. Here's what it means. Your Lilith is in this house, in this sign. Here's what it means. What are spiritual gift placements? Do you have a video on that? Probably somewhere, yeah. I think I recently posted it. It wasn't, I don't think it was about astrology, but it was like how to know if you're spiritually gifted. There's a lot of different placements it could be. I've done a video on it. I just have no idea where it is. I've created like 4,000 videos on this app. It's actually crazy. Cap rising, Leo sun, Aries moon. That's a lot of different shit. Oh my god. One thing you'll learn as you progress, there will be some years that you unplug for a while. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. For me, I feel like that's gonna happen more so when I have a family. But yeah, I mean, I even have like days where I'm just like, I can't get on anything. I feel like that's very common for us intuitives. Other than your big three, what are other big spots you look for? Personally, I like to look at people's Chiron and North Node. Because I think those are really big. Those are really big in the chart. But okay, spiritual gift placements. I feel like anything in the 12th house, anything in the 8th house definitely indicates major spiritual gifts. I also feel like if you have anything in water signs, especially personal placements, like Venus, Mercury, Sun, Moon, very gifted spiritually. Emphasis on Scorpio and Pisces, but they're all kind of different, right? Scorpio is the energy of like transmutation, alchemy, like we talked about earlier in the live. Pisces is like spiritual creativity. Either of those energies too could make great like death doulas, things like that, like very gifted with mediumship too, and like speaking to other realms. I feel like Cancer's spiritual gifts are more like family oriented, more motherly oriented, like helping people, like bringing people together, gatherings, retreats. When I do my life purpose readings and like anyone has major Cancer placements, I'm like, oh, you need to be hosting retreats, you need to be hosting gatherings, bringing people together to like heal or to teach them something, things like that. Like it's for Cancer, the spiritual gift is like providing support and nurturance to heal. And then 8th house placements, I think, are really, really gifted at alchemy. The occult, I have 8th house sun, Mercury, and South Node. When I started learning astrology, I really just like picked it up. I was like, oh, I don't need to like hardly absorb any knowledge about this. I feel like I already know it, and I'm just like channeling my own knowledge around it. 8th house placements also are very gifted at mediumship, like talking to dead people. That's a spiritual gift of anyone with 8th house placements. I also feel like that with 12th house placements. But 12th house placements are more gifted with like past life stuff, or can be, and like other realms, other dimensions, like the Akashic records is like 12th house energy, stuff like that. So I feel like those are some of the major indicators of spiritual gifts for sure. Laughing my ass off. 8th house moon. Love it. Yeah, you're welcome, Selena. I will edit that out and post it as an actual video once the live is done. 8th house sun, 28 degrees in Leo. Ooh. My daughter is an Aries sun, moon, rising, Mars, and Venus. Oh my god. Get her a personal chart reading from my website. It's a PDF, so you can read it to understand her better, to help her live in alignment with her purpose. astrologyhumandesign.com. I offer an custom astrology report. That's like a 40-page interpretation of the chart. It's called Unlock Your Life's Purpose. North Node and Pluto in 2nd house. Ooh, me too. Why do I keep thinking about my ex? Probably because he's thinking about you. You just have to distract yourself. Every time it comes up, focus on something else. 12th house, Aquarius, Stellium, and Pluto in the 8th. Ooh, what is MFT? I'm a millennial, have Pluto and Scorpio natally at 12 degrees. Awesome. Biggest mistake I made at your age was not listening to my energy and just pushing myself. Yeah. I've learned that the hard way too. My body literally gets sick. I like can't do it. But I have Saturn in the Saturn in the 6th house too. So if I over push myself, it really affects my physical health. I got something like that for her. It said she would either rule the world or destroy it. Oh my god. Well, my chart, my interpretation won't tell you anything like that. It breaks it all down in a really simple and practical way so you can understand like how she communicates, how she feels emotions, how she loves. Like it's more like a practical level of knowledge, not like she's gonna be a world leader. That's not it's not anything my interpretation would tell you about her. I just turned 31. I don't care about talking about age. I don't know why others are sensitive about that. I'm not. Marriage, family, therapist. Oh, okay, cool. She'll be 36. 5 more years. Honestly, it's fine with me. It's honestly fine. I thought Chiron was debated with astrologers. I don't know. I don't talk to other astrologers. It's not debated in my book. I feel like I sense people's Chiron really quickly from them because it's like, well, it's probably my 8th house stellium, but 36 for your family, yeah. You got stuff to do, girlfriend. I do have stuff to do. Yep. That's exciting. I appreciate you. That makes me really excited. Saturn in the 4th house conjunct my moon in Aries. Ooh. Yeah, you could have your Saturn return start this year, but it probably won't unless you have an early degrees Saturn in Aries. I feel in your spirits when I sleep. This is the 12th house. Yeah, the 12th house rules dreams. So a lot of people I know with 12th house sun or other placements in the 12th house will have prophetic dreams and things like that. That's also very Cancer or Pisces energy. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I promise sometimes it just flies. Yeah, no, I know what it's like. Most of my friends are psychics, so I understand. Hi, Julia, Taurus rising. Never meet other Taurus rising babes. Really? I meet so many. Probably because I'm a Taurus sun. I'm a 12th house, Gemini sun, and Pisces moon. I have sleep paralysis. Oh, wow. I'm a Pisces rising. Awesome. In 2023, I was having all these bad dreams, and they all happened in 2024. That's not weird at all. I know that life well. When I used to record my dreams a lot, I would look back on the journals like years later and be like, oh my god, that came true, that happened, like this is crazy. Or channeling. 12th house dreams can be your guides. Channel, you should, yeah. I journal my dreams. Yes, love it. I talk to ChatGPT about my dreams now, but I literally used to write them down every single day. And I felt like I remembered them better too when I did that. Literally a whole year later it happened. Prophetic dreams. Prophetic dreams. Gemini sun, Gemini rising, and Leo moon. Ooh. I feel like Gemini risings are really being pushed right now. This came up in my weekly horoscope. Are really being pushed into a new direction. And this has been a big message too lately, is like because of everything that's in mutable signs and because of everything that was in fixed signs with the full moon, like we really have to be adaptable right now because of where Uranus is, because of what the North Node, Saturn, and Jupiter are doing. Like we really have to embrace adaptability and embrace what life is kind of throwing at us that needs to be done differently, and stop acting from habit. The more you act from habit right now and aren't allowing yourself to be adaptable, the harder things are going to be. So that's a huge message right now. Be flexible, be adaptable, be innovative, think outside of the box, because we are in a huge transition, and the more that you can do that, the better things will go. Do you think when you randomly dream of somebody, it's because they're thinking of you? It could be. I think a lot of the times it's the subconscious, like, clearing out old energies too. She speaks truth. Yeah, I got that download big yesterday because I went to go return something at a clothing store, and the lady was trying to do it like in a weird ass way. And I return things at this store all the time because I order online a lot, and then I don't like the color or it doesn't fit right or whatever. And so they usually have this one way of doing it, like they just scan my receipt and then blah blah blah. But she like wanted to do it in this weird way. She was like trying to ask me for like my account, like my phone number to pull up my account and all this stuff, and I was just like, girl, I come here all the time and nobody ever asked me for this, and this is annoying. Just scan the receipt and do the return. Like, and then I was like, wait, she was operating out of habit, I was operating out of habit, and like neither of us were gonna change our habits. Like, so big message right now, like be adaptable. Shit is weird. I write down my dreams too. I had a dream about my brother having a baby, and now his girlfriend is pregnant. Oh my god, that's so cool. What is the most toxic combo you've seen in a woman's chart? That's a fun question. Oh my god. Probably Virgo, Leo, Capricorn. This person was a Virgo sun, a Capricorn moon, and a Leo rising. And oh my god, did they have pride and ego issues. Big time. And they were very stubborn. They thought like it was their way or the highway. They're very jealous and petty also. Hi, this full moon is intense but clarifying, yeah. Did y'all know Scorpio rules like Scorpio rules like septic systems, like literally clearing out like shit. That's like what Scorpio's domain is. So yes, of course this full moon is very, very clarifying. It's clearing out all the shit, literally, that we don't need. Sometimes your dreams, all you processing the troubles of the human existence, yeah. Yes, please, I still want to know the most exotic. Oh wait, the most toxic, yeah. My rising is Capricorn, moon is Libra, and sun is Cancer. A lot of cardinal energy. Oh yeah. We taken a giant dump. Literally, like energetically, physically, emotionally, spiritually, all the lees. How can I apply occultism and music? Help people alchemize through your music. Like there is this song, I'm not gonna say that, but like help people remember their power through your music, like affirmation focused music, or I mean these are like $1 million ideas. you better utilize them. Gemini sun, Leo moon, Pisces rising, emotional generator. Ooh, love it. I have a lot of friends that are emotional generators. Y'all are so fun. Y'all are so fun. Man, let me tell y'all, it was like in the 80s here today. It really feels like summer. Will Aquarius sun's experience change soon? Hoping to move to another country. Well, depends on the degrees. Say it with me. Depends on the degrees of your placements. Very interesting because I'm working on a huge project that aligns with my Scorpio 8th house vibes. Love it. How many Pisces rising men have you met in person? What was your first impression? I think I've only met one because their Scorpio or Pisces rising is the most rare rising sign. So I think off the top of my head, I've only met one. My initial thought was like, bitch, this man is a bitch, because we had perfect opportunity he had perfect opportunity to talk to me in some way and strike up a conversation, and he did not. I had to be the one that did it. So that was my first impression. Pisces rising, when does the best whatever kick in? Wait, what do you mean? I don't know what that means. My ex-husband has Mars, Jupiter, Neptune, Venus all in 11th house in Scorpio. Wow. Taurus moon, 8th, Cancer sun, the emotional processing has been faster at least lately. Yeah, I feel that. I feel like after that Mars-Pluto opposition, things have just been like boop, boop, boop. How do you ground yourself when you are reading people's charts or connected to intuitive work? I anchor myself to the earth. That's interesting. What makes Pisces rising the most rare? Because Pisces sits on the eastern horizon the least amount of time than the other zodiac signs do. So Pisces, like most zodiac signs, sit on the eastern horizon for 2 hours. Pisces, I think, only sits on the eastern horizon for like 80 minutes or something. Because y'all know really there's not 24 hours in a day, right? So that whatever, however many hours and minutes there are truly in a day is reflected somehow in the zodiac. Oh, you meant year, best year ever. Anyone that's telling you this sign or this whatever is going to have the best year ever is bullshitting you, and they're only making that video for clout. Sorry. You can have the best time of your life ever when you choose to, when you decide to. What is everything around the current astrology conflicting? Because we have a lot of oppositions and squares right now. I think Cancer is the most popular rising sign. I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know what the most common is, because I'm pretty sure they all sit on the eastern horizon for 2 hours, besides Pisces, Aries, and Aquarius. So statistically, the 9 rising signs that all sit on the eastern horizon for 2 hours each would be equally the most common. But I think that also depends on like birth statistics and when people are born and during, I don't know how to do all that. I don't know if it's ever been studied. People with Scorpio energy have been frustrated with my slow and steady ways. Exactly. The best year of your life is all about how you view each year, yeah. And how you view the present moment. Like, who can even think about the whole year? I can't even think about next week. I'm focused on what's happening right now. And how do I want to make the most of right now? How do I want to make the most of tomorrow? But mostly like right now. Yeah, Pisces risings are rare because Pisces only sits on the eastern horizon for like 81 minutes. Whereas all the other signs sit on the eastern horizon, except for Aquarius and Aries, sit on the horizon for 120 minutes. I'm focused on nap time. Yeah. I feel that. Is there an ascendant cusp? I'm 2 degrees Pisces rising. No, I don't believe in cusps. I am not a cusper. I don't belong to that cult. I don't think they exist. I'm a Virgo rising. I've met a lot of other Virgo risings. Yeah, I meet a lot of Virgo risings, actually. But I also attributed that to my relocation chart is a Virgo rising, so. If I were born 5 minutes before, I'd be an Aquarius rising, yeah. Yeah, then your whole chart would be different. Isn't it the truth when you spend your days in spiritual realm, you tend to focus on here and now? Yeah. For sure. Because that's really all that exists. The past doesn't really exist. The past is only a concept inside of our heads. The future doesn't exist. The future is also a concept inside of our heads. the only thing that really exists is right here and right now. Do you have ebooks in depth details about sun signs in the 12th house? I can't find anything. No. My ebooks on astrology and human design just cover the basics. And then if you have placements in the 12th house, my Unlock Your Life's Purpose report will tell you about those if you want to learn more about your specific placements. In my relocation chart, I'm a Scorpio rising. Granted, I like to wear a lot of black. That's funny. It's one way to stay grounded while doing the work. Yeah. Well, you have to be. You have to be in the present moment to do spiritual work. How long is the chart reading on your site? It's 40 pages. So it's sent to you in PDF form. I don't do basic chart readings anymore. I haven't in like 3 or 4 years. That's just not where my passion is. If you're an entrepreneur, I can help you understand your chart and how to use it in your business, but I don't do basic chart readings. Except for in my audio readings, those have a 3-week wait time. But they're still not going to be like, this is what this means and that's what that means. I don't do that anymore because I have the automated report that literally is that. It is a complete and thorough interpretation and breakdown of all your astrology placements sent to you in PDF form, and it's like 40 pages. So if you want to learn about the basics of your chart from me, that's the place to do it. But it's not the best utilization of my time to sit on one with you and do that with you. Scorpio moon, Lilith in Capricorn, and a man's chart? I don't know. I'd have to see the whole chart. So much material realm distractions. Yeah. I once fell literally asleep during a reading. Oh. That's so cute. Like, was it like you woke up soon after you realized, or like what happened? I need to know more about that. We have the same Scorpio placements, North Node in Scorpio first house, but currently in second house. Wait, I don't know what that means. How did it change? What changes you notice with Scorpio second? I've talked about this placement extensively because it is mine. North Node in the second house, it's like you really need to build your own resources and have independence with how you make money. Do you think human design and astrology overlap? Absolutely. I have whole classes that I've taught on that. I have a class you can purchase that teaches you how astrology and human design like work together. Because astrology is one of the foundational energies of human design. Human design couldn't exist without astrology. And like all of your, so this is what's cool about how they overlap. I'll give you just a teaser of what's inside the astrology of human design class that I've taught. It also lives in my membership. If you want if you want access to all of my classes, the literal vault of my astrology and human design classes, it lives in there. But you can also just purchase the astrology of human design class if you just want that one. And what it walks you through is how astrology, your placements in your astrology chart are somewhere in your human design chart. So every single gate in human design corresponds to a specific set of degrees within the zodiac. So like we just had the full moon in gate 43 because from like 19 degrees to like 24 degrees of Scorpio or something like that. I don't remember exactly off the top of my head. That is represented by the 43rd gate in human design. And so if you have, like I have my north and south node there, so my north node is in gate 43 because that is represented by that certain set of degrees within Scorpio. So that is like how you have the gates that you have in human design. They come from your astrology placements. And then how you have the channels that you have in human design are how the gates connect to each other. And that comes from your astrology placements. So literally astrology is a foundation of human design. It couldn't exist without it. Yeah, super fascinating. I think I was maybe asleep for 30 seconds. Aw, that's awesome. My birth chart is Scorpio North Node first house, but transit. The full moon wouldn't change where your North Node is. Scorpio rising here. I quit my job with no backup, but I did enroll in a course for a different job. Amazing! Love it. Sag rising, ruler in the 8th house. Oh, your Jupiter's in the 8th house? Hella psychic. I have my chart ruler in the 9th house, so that's why I love teaching. That's why I have ebooks and classes and courses teaching you astrology and human design, because my chart ruler's in the 9th house. Makes a lot of sense. The woman I was reading said, Christy, are you still there? Whoa, that's so cool. Wait, I'm gonna follow you. I'm so excited. I've been self-teaching myself to channel. That's my next step. Ooh, yes! Yeah, you could be good at it. Rule of thumb for life. Follow what you like to do. It's really so simple. Just follow what you like to do. The world would like to have us think we can't make money from it, but that is a complete and total lie from the devil. Follow what you like to do. The money will find you. My chart ruler is in my 9th house too. Cool. And my North Node is in the 5th house. And I'm a preschool teacher. Oh my god. Yes. That makes so much sense. I have Lilith and Chiron at the same degree in the 9th house. Oh, wow. My 2nd house has Pluto and Sag. Okay. Okay. Follow what you like to do and the money will find you. We can just start making all these songs. I think that's my next thing, y'all. I think I'm going to move into music somehow. I don't know. That would be so random. But I'm also a manifesting generator, so it's not that random. It is the truth. That is how, if y'all have been watching my recent videos about when I was launching my business course, that's literally how this business started. I was really obsessed with tarot, and so I just started sharing it on my Instagram and with friends. And then people were like, oh, I want a reading with you. And I was like, what? This is just a passion. And astrology was also just my passion and my obsession, and I'd never, ever, ever shut up about it to anybody who would talk to me. I would always mention astrology. And then eventually people were like, oh, can you read my chart? And I was like, yeah, sure. Let's try it. And here we are 5 years later. Follow what you like to do. I just saw your video about Pluto degrees. Pluto and Scorpio 12 degrees. It does mean something, but what I made in that video does not apply. Peeps worry about money, but if they find what centers and excites, what centers and excited them, the money flows. It just does. Yeah, it's so true. Because money is just an energetic form, or money is just a physical form of energetic support. Money is just a physical form of energetic support. Okay, I think I'm going to get off here in like 5 minutes. Thoughts on projectors and human design. My husband is one. Oh, Melody, have you gotten a human design report from my website for him? It walks you through everything in the human design chart, so it will tell you all about his chart. And I'm pretty sure it includes like a whole page about the projector type, and then there's like another page or two on the authority, the strategy, everything else that comes with being a projector too, and then it will tell you all about his gates, all about his channels, all about his profile. I'll tell you everything about his chart. Money is pure energy. That's where peeps get it confused. Yeah, literally. It's just energy. Not yet! Girl, I'm so shocked by that. Yeah, check it out. Check it out. Astrologyhumandesign.com. My automated reports are literally like personal readings from me. Much more affordable than my one-on-ones. The most affordable reading from me are my personalized reports. My personalized reports. They're only $20. Okay. 5 more minutes. I'm gonna get off here at 7:50. I love all your videos on TikTok. Thank you for all that you share. Yay! I'm so glad. I have a projector playlist too. That all my videos are organized. All my videos on projectors are organized into a playlist. I have checked it all out. I liked it. Yay! Yeah, people love the reports. They're super, super helpful. I was doing them manually for the longest freaking time. I'm so glad it's automated now. You just plug in your information and then your email and purchase, and it gets sent. It gets sent to you. And then you have it forever. And you can refer back to it as you're learning more about what everything means. Can't see the price of the Astrology and Human Design chart. Are you on astrologyhumandesign.com and you already pulled up your chart? The report options don't appear until you plug in your birth information, and you'll see them after that. Because it's personalized for your chart, so you have to plug in your birth information first. The astrology one is 22. The human design is 25. I wish there's a way to my line being able to automate. Yeah. Yeah, that's where you have to kind of step into education more so. Trainings for people. Books, ebooks, classes, courses. Things like that. In my line of work, I mean, an AI-generated medium. Yeah. I had a friend who taught mediumship, and she automated through courses, and then she has a membership too, and wrote a book as well, and so that, I mean, there's always a way to automate. You just have to think outside the box. I don't get how people quantum leap. I thought drastic change and identity shifts happen over time. We were actually just talking about this earlier on the live. Not true. That is a limiting belief, sure, but not necessarily true. It really just comes down to deciding. You have to decide that is how things get to work for you, or you decide that you get to have the thing. Like I gave an example earlier in the live from my life today, because I saw this video about manifestation and how it really just comes down to deciding. And she gave a bunch of practical examples that really helped me like understand what she was talking about. And so I have been trying it the last 24 hours, and today I just decided that parking, I was not going to have a problem with parking. I was going to easily find a parking spot that was perfectly where I needed it to be, and boom, it appeared. So it really just comes down to deciding and not wavering. Once you decide, it's done. What is that quote from the Bible? It's like, I don't remember. Yeah, but that's dangerous too. Honestly, I mean, peeps could mess around and get themselves in trouble. Well, that's why you teach them. That's why you teach them, and maybe offer one-on-one support or something, but Happy full moon. Oh, Brooke, you were born on a full moon. Hee hee. Love it. Love it, love it. All right, y'all. I'm gonna hop off. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Live your life. Decide what you want gets to be true for you. And the way to have it will come. And that is all. Thank you all. I appreciate you so much. Love you. Bye.